You know, the truth is, nobody wakes up because nobody's asleep. It's just an experience your true nature is having. So you already are your true nature. It's just your true nature is experiencing separation. That's it, really. That's why they say there's nothing to get, because it's just the recognition of what's already there that appears to be clouded. You know, true nature is like the sun shining brightly, and the thoughts form sort of clouds that seem to obscure your true nature, give you an experience of it being obscured, but it's never obscured, really. In reality, it's shining brightly. It's just the thought forms create an experience of separation. So we tend to go up to mental activity as a habit, because that's sort of how this world of duality works. You know, we think about everything, try and work it out through mental understanding, concepts and labels and ideas. And we try to get those to fit what's happening. And this is something that's prior to all of that, so that's why it can be a bit tricky to see, to recognize the truth of your being, because it's what you already are. So it's not in that mental understanding realm. It's not in. It's prior to that. It's in this direct experiencing, in this just being with what is. It's recognized. So it's not in the got to get arena. It's in the already here arena. In the what's here when you don't do anything arena. So in fact, there's nobody to wake up, because there's nobody that's asleep. It's just the experience your true nature is having. So recognizing it is just recognizing what's already here, prior to thoughts, prior to the experience of an I. It's seeing through the I experience. You know, if we say I, who does that refer to? Does it refer to a story of a person that's made up of concepts and ideas and beliefs and conditioning? Or is it a universal I? Is it the is it more than just a story? Is it life itself, lifing? You are that life, and life just gets to experience itself. And we realize that we can experience it through this idea of an I, or prior to that, the I am, the experience of just being, amness, just being here now, just this formless awareness, having an experience of form, just this just life, experiencing itself. It's just to recognize that you're life, that you just are, that prior to thinking about what you are, you just are, you already are. That thoughts arise in this amness, this being, this. It's just to recognize that thoughts are appearing and disappearing in this space of being, in this background of silence in which they appear and disappear, just like the sound of my voice is appearing and disappearing, just like the birdsong appears and disappears, or the warmth on your skin appears and disappears. But there's something that's aware of all of that. The sensations, the thoughts, the experiences. You are that that's aware of them all, rather than the one experiencing. There's just experience, one experience. Just one experience. Yet that one experience can appear as 8 billion experiences, but it never becomes an experiencer. It's just experience. So it's to feel into these sort of things rather than try and work them out with the mental realm. It's to recognize. Can you recognize that there is just pure experience here? No experiencer. There's just silence in which everything appears. Can you feel into that? That you are the silence in which everything appears. You are not the appearing and disappearing, the thoughts, feelings and sensations, the transient, ever-changing world of duality. You are that that's aware of it. You're the abiding. And we feel like there's an experience of losing it, recognizing truth, feeling peace, feeling this spaciousness of just being. And then there's an experience of losing this feeling of peace, presence. But we don't lose it, it's what we are. So it's just an experience this can have, but that experience comes and goes. When we look, when we take the time to look, presence is always there because you're present now watching this video. It's just this ever-changing world of duality is a movement that we're drawn towards, that becomes a pattern. You know, the I identity is formed by thoughts forming, creating an experience, which sort of solidifies this idea of a separate self through thoughts, experiences, more thoughts, experiences. But there's never an experiencer. We never become the experiencer. We're just experience. So we're formless. We are, how do I put this? We are aware of the experience. We're prior to the experiencer. The experiencer is just an experience your true nature can have. Not sure whether anybody's going to get this, but you know, it's just this expression. You know, for me, there's this recognition of truth, of my truth, and I'm just expressing it. So if it resonates for you, there might be some recognition of your truth for you. And I'm just, if you're watching this video and there's some resonance, maybe that's something you want to explore and have a look at. I'm not saying what I've experienced is your truth. I'm just experiencing and expressing my truth. Hope this helps.